Peace and bliss. My name is Sha'Lunetra, and welcome to this astrological transmission. We will be discussing the upcoming eclipse for 2026, Aquarius Eclipse 2026, the fall of false authority. We have several themes going on with this eclipse. It is jam-packed with lots of astrology aspects and transits and some master number numerology here. So let's dive in. This annular eclipse in Sidereal Aquarius marks a decisive turning point. The turning point is personal and it is for the collective. Aquarius governs systems, structures, ideologies, and the future trajectory of humanity. When the sun and the moon unite here, we are not simply experiencing an emotional reset, we are witnessing a recalibration of authority itself. This eclipse reveals what needs to be shifted and changed in humanity. It exposes the gaps between what claims power and what actually holds integrity. Think all things Aquarian, okay? Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. So we're dealing with things unexpectedly happening, and we are dealing with the authority, time, karma, things like that. So there's a lot that's going to be taking place over these next 6 months here. The meaning of false authority. When we speak of the fall of false authority, we are not speaking about rebellion for its own sake. We are speaking about distortion being brought into light. False authority is any structure, internal or external, that operates from ego rather than alignment. Because this eclipse falls in the second house, the collapse begins with value. Authority that is not rooted in true worth cannot sustain itself. This is a restructuring with relationship around resources, stability, and self-trust. Where have we equated control with safety? Where have we allowed fear to dictate our value? Aquarius demands a future-oriented stability, one rooted in innovation and alignment, not survival tactics. The fall of false authority begins when we no longer consent to structures that diminish our inherent worth. Regulus opposed the sun, the test of leadership. Opposite the eclipse stands Regulus, the royal heart of the lion. Regulus governs sovereignty, honor, and noble leadership, but it carries a warning. Pride without humanity leads to downfall. This opposition forms a royal axis with Leo being opposite Aquarius. So in the astrology, Leo and Aquarius are on the same axes, but they are opposite one another. Authority is being tested against heart integrity. Think the heart of a lion, right? Authority from that Saturnian energy that Aquarius carries. Leadership that is ego-driven will feel pressure. Leadership aligned with higher law will be strengthened. This is a moral correction that is happening with this eclipse. The moon joins Gienah in Cygnus, the Swan, a constellation of spiritual transcendence and higher perception. Emotionally, the eclipse invites a release of old allegiances and inherited loyalties that were never truly ours. The swan rises through surrender. This may feel like grief for illusions dissolving, but beneath it is liberation. We are being asked to elevate our emotional intelligence and recognize truth even when it challenges what has been familiar to us. We also have a stellium with this Aquarian energy. This brings about narratives around systematic exposure. So those that have very strong Aquarius transits will feel this immensely, okay? With Mercury, Venus, and the North Node all being in Aquarius, this alignment becomes structural and informational. Narratives are going to shift dramatically, all right? Especially over these next 5-6 months. We also have Mercury going retrograde on February 26th. So there's a lot that's going to be unpacking for the collective during these next 6 months. Conversations are going to accelerate around these themes as well. Alliances are going to recalibrate because of these energies, all right? Jupiter in Gemini supports the rapid spread of information, while Uranus in Taurus squares this eclipse, creating tension between innovation and established stability. Sudden revelations are going to happen, especially around economic and institutional systems. Don't be surprised when you see that happening, okay? Think Taurus, stability, strong, bold, right? Value, and Uranus, things starting to happen around value, especially in the institutional phase, okay? So don't be surprised by that. This is a voltage in the chart. This is like electricity, okay? Uranus brings in that electric, that out of the blue, that way to look at something different. Remember, Uranus is that planet that is tilted differently, okay? So you're gonna get that bolt of lightning or sudden downloads, okay? This is also going to help shake up those spaces and those categories where things have felt complacent, all right? We are being given a communication key here as we are learning to transverse our destiny, right? Your North Node dealing with your destiny. Mercury being communication, Venus being things around value. So there's a lot going on with this Aquarius stellium. Saturn and Neptune, dissolving illusions. Saturn conjunct Neptune in Pisces adds a sobering undercurrent. Illusions are going to weaken. Fantasies cannot hold structure. You have to bring the imagination down into form, okay? Spiritual narratives are going to be tested for substance. This is where the fall of the false authority begins to be inevitable, because anything built on illusion is not going to be able to withstand Saturn's scrutiny. This is not going to be things that are happening for the sake of the energy being cruel. It's just what the energy calls for, okay? This clarifying for those willing to accept Saturn's challenge. Saturn is going to challenge you. That energy is going to challenge what it is you envision, right? It's going to test your field, all right? It allows what is real to endure. So if you can make that vision, if you can make that dream, okay, move from illusion to structure to form, this is what this energy is going to call for. Now let's bring in some other themes here that's going on with February 17th. So I tapped into some Mayan astrology here, and this day also holds the white overtone dog and the master number 11, okay? The heart takes command here on this day. Layered into this eclipse, we have this alignment with this Mayan energetic tone here, representing loyalty to the heart. The tone 5 represents empowered residence, okay? 5 meaning change, organizing, and the heart space being your center for movement. So we are organizing our center here. The numerology of the 11 brings about a mastering gateway here, amplifying awareness and intuition. This is the heart reclaiming its rightful seat in authority, moving from your heart, and also getting that mind and heart coherence going, all right? Authority realigns through integrity. The ring of fire, which is what an annular eclipse is it's not a total eclipse, but you'll see that ring around the energy. They call that the ring of fire, right? That symbolizes a coronation of purification. So this will be good for you to tap into your numerology for the year of 2026. The way you do that is take your birth month, your birthday, and add it to the year, and you'll get your numerology for the year. So you know exactly what all this energy is, how it's speaking to you, okay? So make sure you're tapping into your numerology as well. So what does all of this mean for us as a collective? The fall of false authority does not begin with governments and institutions. It begins within. Know thyself. Aquarius mantra being I know. It is time for you to know thyself. It begins when we stop outsourcing our discernment, when we stop giving credibility to what feels misaligned, when we reclaim the inner throne of consciousness. Aquarius does not destroy simply just to destroy. It reforms, okay? It innovates. It rebuilds, right? The structures that endure beyond this eclipse will be those aligned with truth, transparency, and responsibility. Those are key themes to take through the remainder of 2026. Truth, transparency, and responsibility. So in closing, this is our sovereign realignment. The eclipse is not here to create chaos. It is here to refine sovereignty, right? My business, Sovereign Luminosity. I'm here to shine the light on how you can refine your sovereignty with these energies. The Swan lifts awareness, the Cygnus constellation, the Swan, and that star is on the wing of the Swan, so activating. So activating who you are so that you can spread your wings, right? The lion tests your integrity. Aquarius rewrites the system, and the heart becomes the organizing force. If something collapses during this time, it's because it cannot withstand the truth. If something strengthens, it is because it is rooted in the truth. The ring of fire does not extinguish the sun. It crowns what remains aligned. This is Aquarius Eclipse 2026, and this is the fall of false authority. Peace. I love you all.